Hello beautifuls, my name's Epic Treasure. Welcome to the channel. This video today is creating a beautiful godlike female character in AVOWED. If you like what you see, please consider liking and commenting and subscribing. Hit the notification button to know when I'm live. And come join the Discord channel, link in the description below. That being said, let us dive into the world of pink-haired beauty. So we're going to go down today and we're going to pick the third row down, first position. We're going to go across and we're going to pick the body type number 3 because I like that one the most. And then in regards to the skin tone, you have two choices. You can use the preset colors or the tones. So let's just go, we're going to go temperature. We're going to pump this one up here and then keep the tone around that point here. No need for preset. So jumping across to the face preset, we can just keep that. We can go through the different ones and have a little squiz at these too. Oopsies. Look at your face presets. So some of these look a little bit wild. I don't mind that one so much usually because I've gone through them. But I think the default is quite lovely. So I'm going to keep her. In regards to the godlike features, this one is going to be interesting. We're going to pick this one for the hair. I think it's quite princessy. And up here, this is where you're going to have to be a little bit creative yourself. So this is the first one. It's quite subtle, but I'm not a big fan of these red marks on it. But then we have this sort of princess head design, but a lot of the markings do cover the head area, but I like this. I wish you could change the color of this. We have this kind of embedded feature, which I don't mind too much actually. We have this one with the eyebrows, this sort of coral bordered eye, which I'm not a fan of these. And then we have these sort of wild ones, which I actually think that one's quite nice. That one's pretty too. You might think it might be a bit much for you though. Like that one's pretty, that one's like she's got a, you know, beard or something. We don't want that. We don't want that one either. So it depends on how much flair you want with this one, but I'm going to have flower eyes for this one. We're going to go across to hair and we want to go for, I don't mind that one, but we don't want to have the same hair over and over and over and over again. But there's a lot of different knives. Look at this one. Ooh, got a braid going on there. And then we've got sort of curly. I really love that one. That's like Queen of the Sea, isn't it? Let's pick her. So we'll go to hair, and then we're going to zip on down, and we're going to go to the hue, and then we're going to pump her up all the way to we're in the pink zone here. And we're going to pump it up here, and then we're going to go brightness, and we're going to pump this one all the way up to this. Now we want to get out of this sort of purpley zone a little bit as much as we can. Now down to the highlight here, we're going to just have to sort of jiggle this around a little bit because we want to capture the sort of hues of the shell on her head. So it's a little bit of a balancing act. It's a little bit, we've got some yellow in there, that orange yellow, which I think is fun loving. But if you want to go for that sort of more aqua color you can see in there, you could match that. But I'm going to go, we want to make it a warmy one. I just think this is fun. And then saturation, you could kill a little bit of that off if you wanted to. You can make it even warmer. Take your pick. We'll keep it like that. The brightness is fine for her. Now, if you think that hair is too wild for you, we can go back up and have a little look at these ones. And this will keep those settings with the highlights. So that's pretty. That's quite nice too. If you want to go subtle princess, look how lovely that is. So we've got the pink and that golden color in there. So we might take a little screenshot, take your pick. But I like the fun loving one, which is this one here. I'll just take a screen of that, bang. And then you could go, you know, more sort of subtle if you wanted to. I don't mind that either. Bang, okay. So take your pick. I don't mind that one either. It's a little bit emo. That'd be nice if it's black. don't mind these ones either. The curls look lovely. We're entering into the man zone though, so I don't want to go too far down here. I think she's lovely like that. Which would you pick? Which one did you pick? Did you pick this one or this one? Got the elven ears, everything. All right, so we're not doing facial hair. The eye size I think is lovely. We're going to go down though, and we're going to go to the hue, and we're going to go, if you could zoom in more, that would be lovely. And we're going to go to this sort of cornflower blue, and we're going to go saturate down, and we're going to pump up the brightness with this. I'm going to go up here a little bit more and then tone that one down, so we're sort of entering into that zone. Saturation a little bit more. There, yes. So these eyes match the little features on that shell head that we see, but we don't want them too psycho, so we can kill the brightness a little bit. Jumping across to the brows, we don't need to worry about them because she has those on her eyes, so we can leave all of the brow stuff. The nose, we want to go the nose size. We want to shrink that down a little bit like this. And we want to go leave the face shape as is, except for the cheek position, which will raise up a little bit. The cheek width, we can just go out a little bit to 60% for the cheek position, 70% for the cheek width. Leave the rest, everything there. Jaw properties is -20. Jaw spread -10. Jaw depth 0. Chin size -10. Chin position -10. And 0 for the chin depth. Now, if you fiddle-faddled with the previous things, then we'll double check those. So the nose size is -20. Nose position 20%. Nose depth 0. Nose root width -30. Nose tip direction -20. The brows, like I said, does not matter. You can just put them anywhere. But these are the settings that I've got. 40% for the brow size, -80 for the brow position, brow spread 10%, brow depth 10%, brow angle -20. And then we can just set the root color. Does not matter. Doesn't. The eye size 20%, the eye position -60, eye spread 0, eye depth -20, eye angle 20. All right, so jumping across to the mouth. Now this is up to you. If you want a big, like full lip, it's a bit wild looking to me. I think they look nice as is there. We could go a little bit sort of smaller here like this. You don't want a big sort of crazy mouth. It's sort of like that. And I think she looks nice like that. So lip fullness 30%, lip width -0%, 0% for the lip position, and the depth 0. The ears we have here, ear size 0. These are all just zeros. These are just default. If you want big elven ears, go nuts. The complexion I've just left as is. So that, if you want to have freckles, etc., go nuts. You can change these if you want like little speckles. So we could go those, and then we could go down to change the hue to the pink, for example, and then pump up the brightness and have these sort of scatterings of that if you wanted to. But you can see there's sort of a darkness underneath it. It's like a sort of grey look underneath it, which I don't know why it's like that, but it is what it is. So you can sort of have it even maxed, and it looks a bit wacky. See how it just goes grey? So I'm not a fan of that setting. Jumping across to the lips, we can just do number 2 there, amount 60%. The shine, I think we could go a little bit more for her. Let's go 20. And we could have a preset color for her, I think. I reckon we're going to go That's really nice. Pick that presets on the second row, second line, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 across. I mean, you could go a bit more pink if you wanted to. Up to you, but I think that looks just lovely as is. So I would just rather go bang, 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 pick that one. Look how beautiful she is. Facial scars we're not doing. I mean, you can go nuts if you want. Eyeliner, I've kept it like none. If you want more sort of defined, then you can go nuts. We can see how far these go down. This one will probably encroach on where we want to go, so we'll just pick. We'll just go here. Just we'll chill it for a second. Let's see how far this runs down. Alright, that should show us at least how far it goes down, because some of them might not even. That's pretty. It might be a bit of overkill. That's overkill. We sort of get the shapes. I don't mind that. It might be overkill again. Just subtle ones are nice. Even that was just cute. Little frecklies, but I don't mind that actually at all. That one, this one. Just the little 3 things there, but it might be more trouble than what it's worth. I don't mind that actually. That looks really nice. Let's have a look. Some of these won't reach because of her coral eyes. We don't want the cross there, do we? It's a bit extra. I don't mind that. I think that looks pretty. That could be really nice if we sort of made it subtle. Let's do that. I want you to lock in the second row from the bottom all the way across this stripy thing here. Then when it comes to the amount, go about 45. We're going to change the color a bit. So we're going to go to the hue section here, and we're going to sort of dip a little bit more into the red. See that? How perfectly matches it. And then go saturation, full bang, brightness, a little bit more than half. The shine, you can have a little bit of shine there, go 20%. And then as to this part, let me have a little squeeze at this. Where this goes, I can just see it. I can just see these top parts here. Go for this top line, 4th across. It's just so subtle. It's just right. Watch this change colour here. Just so subtle. And then we're going to put the shine up on that too. And then when we've got the 3rd colour, this is going to be underneath here. We're going to go here and we're going to go saturation. I want to see if I can bring it down enough. I don't want it too tenderly at the same time. I don't want it too crazy. I'll make it a bit darker, it's probably better. Yeah, that's nice. So with eyeliner 3, go to the first line and go 5 across. Very subtle. And then there's the hue here. We don't have to worry about the hue, it's that one there. And then the shine, we can still pump that up. That's beautiful, isn't it? Makeup, I don't really think we need it, but we'll have a little look around. Like, I think that looks beautiful. I love that. I think that looks stunning. You might think it looks wacky. I don't really. Let's just take a screenshot of that one anyway. So if you want that setting, then keep it. But you might like the au naturel look. So let's have a look at these. These are like overkill again. That one covers the whole face there. No. Ooh, I don't mind that. It's a lot. It's a lot. But I think she might be my favourite actually. Oh, that's beautiful too. Can we change the opacity of this one? Let me just see. We can. All right, we're going to pick that one. So let's go to, let me get this bloody right. We want to have makeup. Then we're going to go down 1, 2, 3, 4 and pick that stripe. Then we're going to go down to the makeup color 1 and go to the amount. I'm going to drag it all the way down to about here, 10%. The hue we're going to change, and we're going to pump this one right up to that pinky red, saturation up, and then maybe put it on 10. I want a little bit less saturation, and then a little bit like that. All right, so check those colors. The hue is like in that pinky red area. The saturation is about 3/4 of the way up, and the brightness is maxed out. Makeup, the next color. This is where you can see the outline of that, how beautiful that is. And again, we're going to go number 5 across. Number 5 across, so don't worry about the preset stuff for that. You can go lighter for that, but I'm going to keep it up to say 80. And then the makeup color 3. Again, we're going to go number 5 for that again. So that is her. Perfectly done. I think she's beautiful. So let me just jump across again. And we're just going to go across to her hair. There we go. Hair. And go through the other settings for the hair that we had before. So we have this beautiful one. Click. Which other one do we like? I love that one. I think that's so pretty. That one's a bit boring. That one's nice. I don't mind that. Boring-ish. That one was kind of the default. And I don't mind that one either. I think that's pretty too. So, there are all your settings. I hope you like these. There's another one on the channel. She's got some more teal hair. Oh, I don't mind that one. Ooh, yeah. So I'm going to keep her as that one. I think that's lovely. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. I'll love and leave you until next time. Have a lovely day or night. And I'll see you on the live streams or on the Discord channel.